Alright, so today we're going to be starting my Projector Retrofit on the truck, aka the Retro Quick Kit from the Retrofit source. I wasn't going to do this, and I'm pretty sure in the first impressions video of the truck I said I wasn't going to because the headlights were adequate. And long story short, the Retrofit source had a 25% off coupon available over 4th of July. And I may or may not have taken advantage of that, but I got the whole Retro Quick setup for them, and it's pretty nice. I mean, I know the 4TL projectors aren't the greatest in the world, but these guys aren't really either. Side note, that Crucifix plate was actually given to me indirectly by him. My cousin ended up stopping at his house one day, and when he stopped by, he gave him that, a lanyard, and a couple other things. So, shout out to Chris. Cool guy. Anyway, to get started, I guess I'm going to pull the front cowl off, and that just involves pulling out these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 bolts or so. You need to pull these guys out to get to the fender liner to be able to get the last couple of bumper clip bolts on the other side. So these are T10, and I believe the bumper bolts are, I'm sorry, these are T15, and I believe the bumper bolts are 10 millimeters. So we're going to get started. Yeah, so the whole point of doing this like this is to just be able to get to those 3 bolts there. And they actually look like they're 8 mil, so give me a second. I lied yet again, 7 millimeter, and I'm just going to do the same thing on this side real quick. And it's the same thing, just getting to those 3 bolts here. So it's kind of hard to show from at the same time, but all I did was I just took those first 2 bolts out, and I'm about to do the 3rd one right now. And now I believe so the bumper cover kind of just should slide. Now, yeah. Down on the honeycomb down here, there's one more support, and then one more screw for the fender liner, an 8 mil, and then a T15. I'm going to take those out. I'm going to take out a 10 millimeter down here, which I think this guy right here will help me get the bumper cover low enough to get that last bolt for the headlight out. Yeah, so that bolt got me the lowerness that I needed, and then I just gave it a quick little tug to release that clip right there. And now I'm going to get out that last 8 millimeter bolt. So I real quick had a thought. I think it'll be easier just to pull the bumper cover all the way off and then take the headlamp housings out. So that part where I pulled the bolts out of the headlamp housing is going to be a little bit out of order. Sorry about that. Them out the way. So as luck would have it, I think removing this last 10 mil should get it off. 10 millimeter on a 6-inch extension. Through the bumper. Now I think the bumper just comes off. So I've laid a towel down. That blew over, nice. But you get the idea. Final step, just make sure you pull the clips off of your fog lights for your plugs before you do it. It's just a tab on the top and you give it a little pull. And then yes, it does just lift off. So, like so. I'm gonna have to put you down for a sec. Yeah, so I will not take any credit for that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. These are the active shutters for the arrow and everything. Bumper. That's where your fog light wires are. And these are the 4 bolts on this headlight that I took out already. One there, one up here, and one here. They're 8 mil. So now all I'm gonna do is I think a second ago I said 8 millimeter. I meant to say 7 millimeter, so sorry about that. This guy up. And you can see back here is your headlight clip. So you just got this little red clip here. Just gotta pull back on that, push down on the black part, and pull it out. And it's that simple. And just so that you can see it real quick. The 4th one, you have to get out this Torx bit here. Lift up. Slide down, and then you just do the same thing. Oh, this one's on an actual separate thing. So there's a couple of pins you just want to make sure line up. There's a pin that pops in up here on the top, and then there's one that fits in over here on the side. So what I kind of did was I would just cock the headlight like that, hook the top one in, and swing it into the other side. And I just have this screw hand tight in for right now, making sure it doesn't fall on me. The light on this side, we're going to come from inside the fender well. And we can't see what we need to see. There it is. So we got our plug here, and same thing, we're just gonna get her up in there, push it till it clips, and then push the red lock in. Now these guys are hooked up. I should be able to close my garage door and test for function. Alright, moment of truth. Parking lamps. Hey. Look at that. Now the ultimate check. Look at that. Excellent. These are impressive, actually. So, all that's left now, see how on a ballast get, which they shouldn't really at all. No, they're not. And, bolt everything back. As I was saying, headlamp bolts. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do real quick is get the bumper up and rested in position in one fell swoop on camera. I could go under and hook the fog lamps up after the fact. So basically those two center holes there, I'm going to rest the feet that go up to those wedges on the back of them on there, and then slide underneath and get those two bolts started. Safe and resting in place. So it was two 10 mils. No issues. Just annoying. Okay. Alright. So all I did was I popped the clips in for the bumper. Next up, get these lower bolts in. So you got your 10 mil there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so we're going to plug in our fog lamp, like that, and then we're going to get our 3 bolts up there. So, bear with me on this, because it's the best I can do as far as the angle. Get those started.
some built it, so I didn't find it.
Oh, yeah, I remember Carol saying to Donna she was going to develop his were just coming to the house with something like